Welcome back to the agency. This is Detective Chase Clay, continuing the case of Call of the Sea. So previously, essentially we reached this beautiful looking village in what I assume to be the inner parts of the island, after finding a lot of channels underneath the island that we swam through. There was a puzzle to lower the sea level, just so we could get past a certain area to get to the next place, which who knows what that is. But in between doing all that, we had a lot of visions by interacting with these mini black ooze wells. And we saw a lot of visions about like some kind of mother and father figure, the Narkal people being masters yet slaves of themselves. The slaves seem to have been forcefully turned into fish folk, whether they wanted it or not. And just the way they treated each other, I'm not sure if there was some kind of internal conflict between what once used to be this human civilization that may have transformed, or as they like to say, evolved into the next step. But clearly something was definitely not right here. Even on the walls, the carvings, the faces of the chieftains was all scribbled out. Assumedly the slaves were, as the name notes to, they were there against their will, and whatever was happening, they did not want to be a part of it. But it seems like, unfortunately, in the end, they could not break free, and maybe they all turned into fish folk, maybe some died, maybe some ran away. I have absolutely no idea. In terms of the investigation board, I've added a little bit of items here and there, made some connections, such as the disease to the fish form, and also, I'm not sure why I didn't put this before, Norah's mother, you know, the lady who has this disease thing that goes up to her neck, it seems. So, again, I want to know more about her. Has she been here before? Has one of their ascendants been here before? There's a lot of questions and a lot of confusion happening at the same time. So with that introduction done, well, not introduction, recap should I say, sorry, we'll get back into it, because there was a passageway that was blocked by a current coming towards us, and we managed to just clear the water completely to be able to get through there. But it does seem that... the thing is, I'm not sure how long ago this... They say ancient civilization, but I'm not sure if there's really a time period of how long ago this was.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
Could have been very, 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 very long ago. It could have been fairly long ago. You know, there's differences in time. But whatever the case is, we have to push on and get to another one of these pedestals. Turn into fish form. I still want to understand more how that works. The black ooze seems to surround her, and then she gets teleported and transformed at the same time. Very strange. But... Also, I think her transforming from like a red skin to bluish skin may have to do with being near the plant life. She may be like a chameleon. Who knows? Where based on where she is changes what her skin color is. I've done this enough. I think I should be alright. There we go. I think I've got the timing down. It's when the liquid gets to the second bend, like here, you activate the other one.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
Follow the current. That looks beautiful. And some lady is passionately singing in the back with high pitch. Kind of brings about that... I know these fish folk are kind of creepy, and this whole slavery among their own people, forcing them to turn into these fish folk is a bit sinister, but you can't deny that it looks and feels magical. Magical. Was that a whale? What was that? I'm hands-free. I'm just admiring the views. But the current is strong, and we are traveling a distance.
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
Yeah, also, I'm sure many of you heard that, probably not as loud as me, but I could not find a way to get rid of this very annoying achievement sound. Like, it's so annoying. It really is. I don't like it at all. Actually,
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
let me try something real quick. Okay, sorry about that quick cut. I think I managed to, on the fly, stop that annoying achievement sound. Hopefully, next time one happens, it doesn't make that
Looks
same
like
pitch.
a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Some kind of boat, right? Some button pedestal sets off a boat to get to... Would you even call that sanctuary? How do you know that sanctuary? Right. Which way do I want to go? I'm gonna have a look at this mural over here. And then I guess we could have a look at the ladders. Oh, careful not to fall off, Norah. Ooh, so what have we got? Let's see what Norah has to
Seems
say.
to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Oh, are you talking about this? So, follow the chieftain, transform into a fish folk, or go your own way, happy for a bit and then dead? Does that mean if you try to deny the transformation you die? Is this like an inevitable thing? And then this is kind of looking like... This is kind of looking like some kind of structure? Could it be, like Norah was saying earlier, the Pacific version of Atlantis? Mu, which I believe was the name of the place. What's this then? Oh, hello. I'm guessing this is a puzzle. Oh, do I have to...
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Oh, is it just one of those puzzles where it's just about timing? Okay. I still wanted to see what's there. I found the exit from the town and dived into a long underground current. That was incredible. I had never felt so free and full of not life until now. Drawings of fish. I wonder if these fish were once people. More complex version of the other panels? Timing? Yeah, it's gotta be. But seems like that's fairly easy to solve with a bit of trial and error and good timing. I just want to see what's up here in case... If the team set up camp here, the expedition, there might be traces of them behind. And is it me, or does it look like... Or was it because Norah was wearing gloves? Does it look like there's more spots on her hand? I feel like that's increased. It still stops at about her forearm level, though. It doesn't seem to be traveling any further up.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
I hope you didn't. But it's the transformation. It's getting rid of your memory.
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Aotearoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Norah, but I think I can try to become like you.
What did I say?
The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Teaharoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Norah? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Harry? What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
And let me note that Norah is forgetting about Harry. There is an entire possibility that Harry, in his madness for love, for wanting to be with Norah, ends up forgetting Norah if this transformation happens. And I don't blame Teaharoa, because that dude has a sane mind and not messing with this stuff.
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall.
Maybe 5 of these equal one of these. 1 of these and 1 of these equals 1 of these. And I don't know, just we'll note it down for now. They must be important. And Harry says it's another chance for we. Does he think is he planning something more sinister? Or is he just innocently saying he failed Norah, so he wants a chance at redemption because he feels like he is at fault for not being able to fix it?
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
Where are we right now? White Sand Beach, Teaharoa building raft. Didn't we see a raft before? White Sand Beach was where I entered, right? Where is the sanctuary? Is Norah supposed to say something here? Okay. Ruins, useless. I think these voice lines aren't working. So what are these scribbled out places?
A sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went?
The masters brought their slaves to a sanctuary by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual.
Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
It seems that the sanctuary was where the final stage of the ritual took place. So there is more stages to go through, because they seem to have already put them in the goo. Is there more to this ritual?
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived.
So he did live. I thought Cass may have secretly killed him and said, oh, he left. Monsieur Everhart and Madame Ward, we have had plenty of death in this island. I helped you as long as I could, but I won't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the White Sand Beach to build a raft and leave this Maudite Ile. Maudite? Maudite? Ile? Isle? I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't wait too long. Moruru, Roa, and au revoir. Au revoir, au revoir. Oh, well, that's French, au revoir. Moruru, Roa, is that Polynesian? Or Tahitian? Damn, I forgot the languages again. Maori? Is it Maori? A boat? Transportation? Could they have tried to take this boat to get out? Or maybe Teaharoa?
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Before even reading this letter, I'm thinking, what if Cass wants to join along in this transformation because she believes in this next evolution thing? Harry's mental decline is more evident each day, but today he said he found out some place to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up to now. Listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly because it's only me and him now. And the Black Ichor. So she is doing this for a scoop. So Frank was right.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged.
Frank was right. Cass is
They
not...
seem to loathe each other.
Cass said she's just here for the scoop, and that may be the case. I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you. Man, he's looking very grisly. And there's the boat. Okay, well, we have information. It led me to another large hall with an opening to the exterior. There was another Harry's camp. The shocking thing was that I almost had forgotten him. How could I forget my husband? I'm so sorry, my dear old pal. Harry and the remaining members of the expedition followed the river down from the mountain peak, and after wandering some days they finally found this entrance. There is a note of Tia Haroa, the Polynesian guide, leaving the expedition. He was fed up of death and disaster and tried to convince Harry to leave the island. He returned to the beach to build a raft to escape. My God, I think Harry has lost his mind. He thinks there's a way to be like me. I hope he didn't do anything foolish, but his last few letters sound incoherent and unstable. He could just be scavenging anything he can just to be with Norah. I don't think he has horrible intentions, but... wow. If only this was a way out, but sadly...
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
You go to the way out and you find out that... it's just a cliff. There is no way out. What looks like a beautiful exit is stopped suddenly. Right, so yeah, so they went from the top of the mountain, ladder down to here. Is there anything to pick up? This does look lovely. That does look nice, but unfortunately we can't stay here for that long because we have to keep on going. So then they dropped down the ladder here, then they carried on here, then they went forward. So I have all this information that I've got.
You followed the river from the temple summit.
The notes don't say anything. Well, this is all the information I have. Let's carry on pursuing whatever we're going to follow. This boat thing. Yeah, so... I like to believe everyone is well and dandy, but... like, even DeWitt, it was not his fault. The goo went over him and he became crazy. Roy seemed to have been manipulated somehow. Taken over. And now, did Cass get any ichor on her? Or is it just the long wait they've had is just turning them slowly against each other? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... 16, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to write this down. I have no paper, so I'm just going to write it down in my hand. 16, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16, 12, 9. This should be the shortest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see, how can I do this? So I put this at 4 seconds. 4 seconds left, so I'm writing down, what am I doing? Basically, since 4 seconds is the shortest, I'm going to press a button when there's 4 seconds left of all the other ones. So 16 minus 4 is 12, 12 minus 4 is 8, 9 minus 4 is 5. I had to count with my fingers then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That did not work at all. That was, wow, I really sounded smart there, didn't I? Just for a second. 4 seconds remaining, right? That means, you know what, let's just do it randomly.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
Alright, well, forget trying to do it with some kind of pattern or, you know, sense. Just play by ear, apparently, and that works well. No need to do any planning. No, there was a bit of planning in that, I guess. Just listening out. Also, I tried to use the logic of where the bends come, so when one part of it there's a bend, I activate the next one, but it seemed to work out in the end. Now I have numbers on my hand and this ink probably isn't going to go for a bit. Great. Sometimes you don't need to complicate it with complex, intricate plans. Sometimes you just do it and see what happens. Winging it, essentially. Oh, is this... Oh. You know, something tells me we might be coming near the end, because... Oh, there we go. You guys can't see it, but an achievement popped up and that stupid sound didn't appear, so I'm happy with that. This is the final sanctuary for the ritual, so I feel like we may be coming to the end. How...
It all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here. As menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves. Like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition. Like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
Is that a giant squid?
They seemed to recognize me. As if I was one of their own.
That is not normal. Squids aren't that big, right?
Everything seems so distant now. As if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or...
First of all, full moon.
Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night.
A full moon is already ominous. Second of all...
It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and... everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before, too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean...
With humanity?
How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
It's definitely one of her ascendants. It's in her blood, so this is why she feels home. It's not like the goo was spattered over her, like... Well, no, the goo was spattered over her, but she had the disease, the hand things way before.
There it is. The sanctuary.
Ah. I really don't know. I really am not sure. Yeah, as I was saying...
So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
It was a new moon when we got here. But on the calendar we found from the ship, it said the full moon was 2 weeks away. So in the space of then and now, it has been 2 weeks. 2 weeks has passed. Okay. There's goo right there. Let's have a look at this first.
My God. This syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking?
Well, why does it go so blurry? Yeah, there's one thing to get splattered with goo ooze. Goo ooze. Black ooze is another thing to inject into your blood.
Black ooze on a petri dish.
Was he trying to find some kind of culture or something? Some ooze culture? Test an ooze culture?
There are drops of dried blood inside this altar. These patterns look too familiar.
Maybe he put his own blood or skin on the petri dish, put some of the ooze on, and tried to study how the ooze reacts to either skin cells, red blood cells, something. But I wonder if they forget each other while becoming fish folk, will there be some part of them that remembers? Like, cause she forgot Harry because she hasn't seen him, but what if, imagine they're both fish folk and they both see each other?
Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
Will they remember each other?
Harry, what is this? It looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Norah must do it together. Change me? Norah. Is he saying Norah must do it, or is he saying Norah, I must do it? Because it says together. Change me. Is maybe use Norah as a way to change him?
Heavens. This dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
Dried blood and ooze. An altar? Isn't that the dagger Frank was attacked with? Yes, that's the dagger that DeWitt had. And where the hell did DeWitt get that dagger from? And where did we get the dagger from?
Was the blood of these creatures some sort of catalyst?
Catalyst for what? Blood plus black ooze question mark.
A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
Or a vision. Don't rule it out. I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Panacotus? 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 I don't know. I really don't know. Nothing inside here. Oh, this is just sheets on the floor. Nothing else. There's also an eerie humming sound in my ear. An eerie ear sound.
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place.
Alright.
I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Norah? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow, damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does, what it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
He's saying stop writing as if he's trying to tell himself to stop writing. Is he being mind controlled too, like Roy did? Is the island trying to get Norah back here through Harry? This is getting more and more convoluted as we go. Is there anything I can... Oh, I don't think I can. Can I view that from here? Nope. I don't think I can get there. I can't climb here because Norah lacks any athletic skill. I don't know, or I forgot how old Norah is. Dummy. So he wrote this letter around here because he was about to syringe himself and then he stopped, right? So whose blood? Is this Cass's blood then? Maybe, because Cass was definitely crazy about this, so maybe this is her blood and she went ahead because she wants to be a fish person. But whatever the case is, wow, that looks glorious. And the stars are moving really fast. That is like a cool screensaver. Sorry, wallpaper. I'm gonna leave it there, and we can pick it back up next time because this seems like a very big area to explore, a lot of places to go to on the left, right and center. I'm sure more to explore, more secrets to unveil and whatnot. And we'll see where this goes. I hope we don't reach the end and see Harry dead or as a fish person. I just hope Norah gets reunited with Harry, that's all. No idea what happened to DeWitt. Cass has just gone batshit apparently now. Tia Heroa, smart guy left. Frank died, Roy died. Like, damn. It's tragedy, tragedy, tragedy. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Keep your eyes open for it.